Hey yo, welcome back to 10-5 Plays. It's your boy 10-5 back with this video. I'm sure if y'all been keeping up with the Nintendo indie showcases and whatnot, you've heard of Eastward. Now, I first saw the trailer for this about 2 years ago and I kind of forgot about it after a while, but after seeing more and more of it, I was pretty excited to play this game. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to give it a shot. It's not the type of game that I'd usually gravitate to, so I was interested in seeing if I would like it or not. Well, I got the game and I've been playing it non-stop, and I decided to drop this video about it. First of all, go get Eastward. You know, I'm still kind of shocked at how much I love this game. You know, I'm one of those guys who ditched these types of games back as early as the early DS era. And it wasn't really until Hollow Knight that I realized what I've been missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game is fantastic. You know, it starts off with this cool animation kind of setting you up for the story, and then you're shot into everyday life. You know, you play as a man named John who's taking in a young girl named Sam. Now, both of these characters end up playable down the line, so that's something to look forward to. This is one of the cases where I actually like the in-game art design way better than the promotional art. You know, for sprites or whatever's going on, everything has such personality. You know, Sam is adorable, and you can really understand John by just looking at him. Like, his eyes aren't visible, and you see how he carries himself, and that he's a hardworking guy who does what needs to be done and doesn't complain about it. He always has Sam sleeping in the bed and himself on the floor. You know, I'm going on about this, but what I'm trying to say is the characters shine. I don't know if I paid close attention to the trailers for this game, but the entire story is going way different than I thought it would. Like, it's super engaging, and it has some wild twists and events, and the characters you interact with make each area feel alive, and they help you feel like you're actually living in John and Sam's shoes. You know what I'm saying? Now, there is combat, and it's nothing too crazy or complicated. You know what I'm saying? It's simple on the surface, but it does have depth when you use both characters together, especially. Like, I really like exploring, but when you have to serve some smoke, I'm not opposed either. Like, you start off with a pan as a weapon, but you get some additional ones down the line, and Sam has moves of her own. You know, it's not a combat-focused game, and I do love that about this. You know, it has a cool little cooking system to get yourself meals for health, and you can buy items to store in your backpack for later. I would say right now the only annoying thing about the combat is, you know, you have to hold down for a power attack with your pan, and to do that you have to kind of do a normal swing first, like normal swing, and then you hold the button down and then you do the powerful one. That kind of got annoying, especially when you only needed to use the power move to continue. But it is nice. I don't think they tell you this in the game, I missed it, but you can use the directional keys to go to the different weapons. Like, you press left, you go to one weapon, up, go to another weapon, right, another weapon. So that's pretty dope and convenient. So yeah, combat is solid. You know, general gameplay is fire in this too. You know, I love in games where you can kind of play a game inside of a game, and you can do that here, and it's pretty neat. I love the nods to other games too, like Earthbound, Zelda. You know what I'm saying? You can see a lot of the anime influences during gameplay too. It just adds to the charm that the game has. Maybe I wasn't paying attention during any of the trailers, like I said and whatnot, but I was surprised at the puzzle elements in the game. Like, they aren't gonna make your nose bleed from complexity, but they're clever and they're fun. You know, the mix of action, exploration, and puzzle solving is excellent, to say the least. And yeah, there are boss fights, and the boss fights you encounter aren't cakewalks, bruh. No, I took a good amount of L so far, but each fight was fun. I'm at a part now where I died more times than I should have, mostly because, you know, that goddamn pan swing, you know, having to hold the pan thing, and you use that to move floating driftwood, which was a little bit annoying because you feel like you're supposed to go in one direction, but you can't, and then boom, you're dead. You do that one wrong swing hold, you're done. But after that segment, the events that unfolded, like, bruh, I'm still thinking about it, to be honest, and I'm kinda in my feelings, bruh. Like, that just shows how good the story and the characters are for this game. You know, I'm dying to know, like, what's going on, and honestly, I can't put the game down. You know, it's at the point where I kind of want to give it a break because it's one of those games that I love so much, I'm like afraid of it ending, so I hope it lasts a long time. Like, I hope it's a long game. You know what I'm saying? This one's special, y'all, like, for real. I made this video because I didn't see many people in any of these groups and whatnot talking about the game. Like, this game is good enough to talk about. It's so good that I don't want people to miss out on it. You know what I mean? I've clearly been missing out on these types of games for a long time, and I don't want other people to make that same mistake. Life is short, bruh. So do yourself a favor. Get Eastward. It's like $25 or something, and for real, it's worth every penny. Alright, y'all. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I'm sure I'll make another video about this down the line after I beat it. But if you're playing it, I hope you enjoy it. If not, definitely check it out. Hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it helped out, alright? Peace.